Next, we're going to go over prone decompression. Prone means face down. So I like to give exercises face down, on your back, and standing. Okay. Sometimes you're going to have more of a preference to doing one of the three. So to do prone decompression, I want to get the body nice and long. Okay, so we're going to be face down, reach the right arm forward, reach the left arm forward, pull the right leg and hip down, left leg down. So get the body as long as possible to start. Grip the finger pads in the ground. Now with the head and neck, I want you to just to pull the chin back so that your head is floating off the ground about an inch. Okay, we're not up here, we're not way up here. We're right there. Now I want you to bring the elbows off the ground an inch too. So the finger pads are still gripping in, the head's floating over the ground, and the elbows are floating. Lower body, the big toes are going to be touching, heels apart, knees squeezing. And you're going to do a couple deep breaths like this. Maybe each breath you reach a little bit longer. Again, the knee squeeze really, really important here to pull down and anchor on the pelvis to create more room in the lower back. Then from here, an add-on would be to bend the elbows and float the arms over the ground. Just like this. A lot of us have very tight shoulders and we're internally rotated, so you're going to notice your elbows are higher than your hands. I want the forearms to be parallel. I want the elbows in line with the hands and the wrists. It's very, very common with my patients. I see people like this. So focus on that. And again, we're not way up here doing a Superman. We're just floating off the ground an inch or two. And then even harder would be flipping the palms, flipping the hands down. Palms are going to be down to the ground. Pinkies by the hips. Same thing lower body. Big toes touching, heels apart, knees squeezing. Chin back, head over the ground an inch. Try to really roll open the palms so that the whole palm is facing the ground and not here. You're going to feel a lot of compression, a lot of activation back here in the posterior shoulder. Okay, so again, prone decompression is here first, here second, here third. One final layer would be to reach one arm at a time, out and up an inch, and back. Out and up. It's very challenging. So maybe cycle through those three different phases of the exercise. Maybe you just stay at one, okay, depending on where you're at in your recovery.